All right, guys, I think we're back. Sorry about all that. Hopefully you guys are still here. Looks like most of you guys are. Sorry about that, guys. Looks like we just had a quick disconnect on our network. But we are back, and we're going to keep playing this Cascade deck. For anybody who's joining us on YouTube, just want to throw this out. Most of you guys already saw this in chat, but we are playing a Temur Cascade deck, hoping to get some extra value from a lot of cool spells. So we'll see if this actually works out. Can somebody confirm in chat? Are you guys still here? Is everybody still hanging out? I do appreciate it. Sorry for that, everybody. We've had some network issues here over the last couple days. It just kind of randomly crashes, which, as it turns out, is a bit of a problem. But thank you guys so much. Hopefully you are still sticking with us. We really appreciate it. All right. Sure. We just pass here. We might be able to get... Hey, Alex, thank you so much. Thank you for confirming. Sorry about that, guys. Just got back, Tapia. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Again, hate to see when that happens, but it is what it is. All right, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. Take that opportunity now, devalue some of their stuff, and then hopefully we will be in good shape for the rest of the game. Legion's Landing. Okay. It's a cool one. Consumed Revolution. Thank you so much. How are you doing, my friend? Enjoyed listening in when I'm doing D&D prep. I like it. Yeah, normally we don't stream on days like today, but I had a little extra time. Fiance is away, taking a little walk with a friend of hers, enjoying some time out, and so I thought I would take the opportunity now. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Again, we're in for controlling the game a lot with these burn spells in the beginning. We can naturally kind of ramp ourselves here as we go through, so not tremendously worried about that. All right. I think here we do kind of just wait. This Slaying Fire, kind of just want to keep them from flipping this Legion's Landing, honestly. It looks like they're kind of low on lands here. I think we'll take this, actually. This is a bit of an annoying card because it is very difficult for us to deal with, but we should be able to eventually kind of get there. Let's take the opportunity to ramp here. Hopefully hit a land. If not, that's a problem. Okay. Then let's go ahead and get this out of there. Just a heads up, if anybody would like to pick up any merch, you certainly can. There is a link in chat right now for you to do so, and we'd certainly appreciate it. But don't feel obligated. Just something we'd certainly appreciate. Enters tapped. Let's go ahead and pay 2 here. Leaving up this Slaying Fire, not tremendously important, because given this, I don't think we're under a ton of pressure here, but just in case, I do want to make sure we've got an option. And next turn, we should be playing either the Immortal Sun or some other giant spell, which should be pretty fun. Okay. Let's go ahead and Slaying Fire this again, just to get it out of there. Keep that attack count down so this Legion's Landing really just doesn't have an opportunity to flip. Have you tried an all spells list yet? No, I haven't. The Oops All Spells list I have not tried. I would very much like to, but unfortunately I haven't. Alex, if you've got one, share it. I do not have that list. Okay. Very good on their end. We kind of have to hope we get a little lucky here, so let's see what we can pull off the top. Unfortunately, that is not very good. Now it's back. Yeah, Scott, unfortunately, we had a little issue there, but we are back, thankfully. All right, not in good shape here, unfortunately. We'd really like to get... You can find or make one? That'd be great. All right, well, we're dead. We almost got there, kind of. If we had drawn something really strong off of the Immortal Sun, I think we would have been okay. You can find one or make one. Please do, Alex. I'd really appreciate it. Scott, glad you're back. Thank you so much for jumping back in again. Sorry for the interruption there. We've just had some network issues over the last few days, and unfortunately that's a part of it. I do think this list in particular needs some more sweepers. It has 2, I believe, which doesn't seem very, very high for this kind of list, so we'll see. We may change it up as we go through. Tapia, thanks for the anti-hype. Yeah, anytime we lose, guys, feel free to share the anti-hype emote. Excuse me. Yeah, this is keep. Kind of a nice hand here, actually. That makes it even better, potentially. If this is a rogues list, this is going to get a little annoying, but again, because we've got so much just instant speed burn, we should be okay. I'm assuming they take... honestly, I don't even know. Maybe Shimmer or Sweltering Suns? They took Uro. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and explore here. It doesn't look like they're very heavy on the creature side of things. If they're playing these colors, it kind of makes me think they're much more of a control deck, so I'm going to take the opportunity and ramp early to hopefully get somewhere quicker. Let's thrill. What do we want? I mean, probably just Sunbird's Invocation, but I am a little worried. They probably have a number of spells to kind of get things out of the hand here. We've already seen Thought Erasure, so I'm expecting Thoughtseize and things like that, but hey, that's okay. Okay. Do we Lightning Strike? No. Save it for Planeswalkers, I think, is the way to do it. We can filter or cycle away this Sweltering Suns at the end of their turn here. Should give us a way to hopefully find another land. Ooh, neat. Okay. I'm gonna double Lightning Strike this and get it out of here. That's a card that we definitely don't want to be facing. So I'm perfectly happy to use our burn spells on that for now, especially given that I don't think they're really going to have a ton in that regard. Let's try for Sunbird. All right. Well, didn't expect that to land, but it did. Guys, we have hope. Okay, just kidding. We don't have hope. Yeah, that's one of the strengths of playing this this color combo is that they do get Mortifies, so do have to worry about that. I'm expecting a counter potentially. No. Okay, and they didn't have another Mortify, so there is hope yet. This is definitely the least, not the least powerful of the big spells in our deck, but of the ones we have, it's the one that doesn't really help us at the moment very well. Let's play Uro. Get this out there. I'm assuming that they've got plenty of ways to deal with this, but we are going to get this out here just to make them kind of answer it. And we get a draw here, which is pretty useful. Enters tapped, unfortunately, just because there's not really a reason to do it any other way. All right. We do get to cycle away the Sweltering Suns. Next turn, we can Growth Spiral, and then potentially kind of chain some stuff here, but we'll see. That's fine. It's annoying for sure, but it's kind of fine. Let's cycle this away. Okay. Let's play Uro. I'm gonna hold off on this land for now, just to see what we draw. There's not a big reason to go ahead and rush this out. We could find different ways to play this, and now we get to actually just play it for free, so let's do that. Let's play Shimmer. Counter it. Okay. Well, that's happening. It's fine. Play Growth. They're countering like small stuff, but they kind of have to, so I'm kind of happy to be able to burn some of these counters here. Go ahead and play this tapped. If we're burning them on things like Growth Spiral, that's fine. Ace, what is up, my man? How are you doing? Tormod script. Okay. So they can exile our graveyard, which seems good given Uro. Ace, what's up with you, buddy? Are you doing anything fun today? Did you have a good weekend? What is going on? All right, we're gonna cycle this. Pretty good. Spent 100 on magic cards yesterday. Love it. Couldn't find one, but got distracted by Sisei Discord. It's okay. Ooh, neat. I think we just take this. Yeah, what did you get out of curiosity? Let's view battlefield really quick. Okay. I'm gonna take land. Funny enough. Let's play blue. And let's Slaying Fire for a bunch. Alright. I mean, it's not an incredible win or anything, but we did get a good hit in. We'll see. We will see. I do think that was the time to play it. It looks like they had burned their counters pretty heavily there. Spent 100 on magic yesterday. What did you get, buddy? Very curious. This is huge if we can land this. Again, burning those counters is a good idea against a deck like this, so. Alright. Let's hope they can't kill it. How many cards are in their graveyard? 6. Okay, so they're like, what, 1 away? This doesn't matter because they can't activate it. If anything, I feel like that was just kind of not a great move. Alright, I think we pass. We have to really hope they don't have a way of getting rid of this Immortal Sun. Now, we did see they had Mortifies, but it's not really the end of the world. Ooh, okay, that's a little frustrating. Got Vorinclex, Voice of Hunger, Neheb, the Animate Dead. Wow, some good stuff. All Out, what's up, buddy? You hyped for Kaldheim? I am. I really love Norse mythology. I love some of the new cards that are coming out. All right, they gave up. We did it. Let's get some hype in the chat. All Out, jumping the gun a little bit. Yeah, I love Norse mythology. Alex, do you know Zach? My friend Zach? I don't know if you do or not. He, Andy, and I, who were all bandmates of mine at one time, wrote a joke, like, rock opera thing. It was really stupid and silly, but, hey, thanks for the hype, guys. Really appreciate it. It's okay. He's not a magic guy. He's a music guy, but we wrote like 4 or 5 albums for this joke Norse mythology band. It was ridiculous and silly and dumb, but it was really, really fun. And so I have a soft spot in my heart for Norse mythology. And then naturally, of course, some of these cards are like kind of good. I really love the new Snow Duels. I think that's really cool. And some of the specific cards I think are really interesting. I think New Tibalt is kind of interesting. I don't know that he's good, but I definitely think he's interesting. I'm just going to play this out. This kind of gives us the most flexibility. We don't have to pull the trigger on either of these yet. And now we do, but that's fine. What about the World Tree? Weird that it's not legendary. Really weird that it's not legendary, but it is very sweet. I think all 5-color decks ever should be running that. It's just very, very strong. What about the world? Yeah, about the same as Commander Legends. Yeah. Yeah, why isn't it legendary? That makes no sense. The Vorinclex and Neheb are cards people wanted, but we're broke. Betraying them plus is nice. That's cool. Ace, that's great. Some awesome pickups for sure, buddy. Let's go ahead and throw this down. Here we actually just get to Sweltering Suns if we'd like, which I do kind of think is the way to go. Get these guys off the field. Highly expecting them to come back at some point given the recursion of this kind of deck, but that's fine. New follower, J Panda. Thank you so much, buddy. Really do appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I certainly hope you enjoy it. We really do appreciate you being a part of the community. All out. Heck yes, dude. You won a tournament. That's amazing. That's really cool, dude. I'm stoked for you. We actually just take the land here. Tybalt is actually making CEDH weird again. It started as a deck that just turbos him out, then exiles, discards all zones, so only you can play. Yeah. Which is a interesting strategy, to say the least. We're going to take the Sunbirds route here. Who plays Temur and not Dimir Rogues? J Panda, I am with you. I have played a lot of Dimir Rogues, but I am definitely with you. Let's get some hype in the chat really quick for All Out, who won a tournament. That is fantastic, my dude. I am stoked for you. All right. What's the best play here? I think we do the... let's cancel. Let's do this, let's do this, and let's do this, and let's play Slaying Fire. We're gonna hit this. Perfect. Gonna hit this again. Get that out of there. Still, it's sweet to win an event. Yeah, that's really cool. Do we have... Just allows us to play Uro. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Casually waiting for you to see and play the mono red deck I suggested in Discord. Ace, I did see it. Don't worry. This was actually a bit of a surprise stream, so I didn't really have a lot of time to prepare. So I just kind of jumped on. Most of the people who said they were gonna didn't show up, so it was actually just a pod. All out. That's still really cool. That's a huge accomplishment, dude. I'm stoked for you. Okay. Well. That's annoying, but not really the end of the world. We just get another Sunbird's Invocation down here. I mean, Uro seems pretty good. I actually really like Shimmer as well, but this kind of works super smoothly for us. And now we just have both of these up, so that feels pretty good. Psych for Black-White Angels. Yeah, Angels is going to be kind of sick. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. We'll pay Adamant. Why not? We just play Sweltering Suns. Hit them with Lightning Strike. Still like Toski the most as a card. Yeah, very, very good. I do need to catch up on the set a bit. It's been... So I have looked at a number of the spoilers, but I haven't gotten as far as I'd like, so I need to do a little bit of catch up here. All right, there we go. We did it. Hype in the chat, guys. Athreos, God of Passage, and Karametra. Dude, Ace, pulling all the good stuff. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. We actually... Oh, thanks for the hype, guys. Really appreciate it. We actually got... so in our card hunt on Friday, which if you weren't there, you should have been, we did get a very lovely Japanese Gideon, which I'm really happy about. We got a number of other awesome cards here. We will be continuing that, just as a heads up to everybody. J Panda, yes, I will. So we post on YouTube as well, and we usually push everything over to YouTube. I should put this in the description, the deck list, and I don't. So I'm very sorry, but it will be over on YouTube after the fact, and the deck list will be included. We also do have an Aether Hub, which I tend to put all of our deck lists on now. I kind of recently started doing that, which I think is just helpful for everybody. So if you're looking for anything, you can do that there as well. All right. Bummed could join in the hunt. Scott, you can join this Friday if you would like. 1 o'clock, we'll be doing it again. We didn't get it last time, so. Ace, dude, Karametra, the Enchantress deck, very, very good. Super, super solid. Alex, I'm sure you can probably attest to the fact of that being just a really solid deck. But yeah, we will have more opportunities for you, Scott. So we're gonna attempt to do that every Friday, because I do think that that's just a really fun time. So full from hype, yeah. I'm going to do this. I'm actually gonna thrill here too, or excuse me, Shimmer. Wow, I really want that, but I think I'd rather have Uro right now. I'm making a Shadowborn Apostle EDH deck with Athreos at the helm. Dude, very cool. Love that. Scott, yeah, so I'm kind of wanting to make that an every Friday thing. Eventually that's going to get too expensive because, you know, realistically we can't just buy boxes every week, but I do think doing the card hunt is a little bit more fun. Tapia, thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I don't know if I should Lightning Strike this or just Uro. I'm gonna Uro. Screw it. Let's do this, and I will put this down as is. Into more mana and getting your Enchantress cheap. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, the card hunt's been really fun. I enjoyed it. We had a really great turnout, and so I do want to find more ways to do that soon. Let's Sweltering Suns. Get rid of those two. Gonna play this for green. And then I'm gonna go ahead and Growth Spiral now. Doesn't seem amazing, to be honest, but now we've got guaranteed 6, so Immortal Sun's coming down, is the takeaway. This is a, like, weird, janky, artifact-only kind of deck. Oh, perfect. I mean, that's annoying because they do get to pull a card, but it's Tormod Crypt, so I don't really care. We're about to shut this down. Yep, you get an Uro, but I'm going to take out all your Planeswalkers, so... Corpsejack Menace, Retreat to Coral Helm, Into the Wild, Breaches. Dude, some really fun stuff. I'm going to pay 2 here. This just gives us a way to Lightning Strike something if we want. How y'all feel about Sweltering Suns? I think it's busted, but I'm from a weird format. I think Sweltering Suns is fine. I don't think it's busted. Ooh, well that's annoying. My purely colorless artifact deck sometime. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this actually, on the off chance that eventually they can actually deal with the Immortal Sun. I don't want to take that chance. Purely colorless artifact deck sometime. For some reason I've never lost with it in Historic. Dude, please do. That'd be great. Let's Shimmer. Let's get Fae. Go ahead and Fae right now. I'm gonna pull Omniscience, right? 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're pretty close. The other option. Dude, screw it. I'm pulling the cool stuff. Why not? Okay, let's Uro. Keep hoping we hit lands. It's the best thing we can do. Eventually we'll just throw out the Fae, but... J Panda, if you're not in our Discord already, please go join our Discord. There is a link down below, so you can very, very happily share it there, and we will play it eventually on stream. The rule of cool is the most important. I agree. Alex, I genuinely agree with you. So we can Slaying Fire twice. Which I think probably is just correct. It's a little unexciting, but it does get rid of this. We could have done that at instant speed, I guess, but who cares at this point? Enters tapped, and we'll just throw out Fae. Alright. Okay, so now we just get to play Omniscience, right? Like, we should be fine. Here, have a land. Let's go ahead and kill this. And you know, we'll just attack in. I don't think I've ever gotten to play with an Omniscience out on MTGA, so this is pretty exciting. currently freaking out about the new Ring, Mask, and Vorinclex. Yeah, I actually haven't jumped on our Discord. I need to. Okay. I don't know why it just gives me options, like, obviously. Alright, let's do this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the Omniscience ETB animation is sweet. I love it. And now we have Sunbird's Invocation, so I feel like we're doing okay. Like, maybe we can get there. We could still lose. There are ways we can lose, but they're fewer and far between, I think, at this point. That can't do anything. All out, yeah, I think it's fair to say we've probably won. Let's play Shimmer. Get to play a Lightning Strike for free. Let's just hit them. Does 3 times the damage. Let's get 1000-Year Storm. All right, there we go. Hype in the chat, guys. We're actually doing okay with this deck. Rainbow Gods and Historic. Dude, J Panda, I am with you. The new God stuff looks really fun to play around with. All right. The World Tree. Super fun. Alex, why do you just cry every time? Is this just because you're not subbed so you don't have the hype emote? Thanks for the hype, Scott, and all out. Really appreciate it, guys. This is a weird hand. If we get a green source, we're fine, and we do have some interaction. Let's try it. I don't have high hopes for this, but we're gonna attempt. Red Gods and Spoiler, but Teamer player can hope. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm honestly not like a dedicated Teamer player, but Teamer is very fun, so I hope we get some cool stuff there. So thumbs up and a face. A popular streamer named Ryan gives when he's good at a game. Oh, when he's had a good game. I see. I didn't know that. It looks like he's crying. It looks like he has a face on it. Alrighty, guys. GG, gotta go already. All out. Thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate it. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and hopefully a very good next week as well. Alright. Pretty easy growth spiral here, most likely. Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Really appreciate it. We will be streaming this week, so stay tuned. We'll have more coming your way very, very soon. All right. Let's go red here, and let's pass. I'm very surprised. This deck is doing, like, kind of not bad. I mean, it's a little slow, but it has enough interaction that it kind of gets by. Should we cycle? I'm gonna say yes. Let's try it. Okay. Let's go ahead and Shimmer first. We'll pull another Shimmer. Shimmer again. I'm gonna play Sunbirds. Let's play this for green. Now we can play Uro next turn. You're a Wooburg guy, Alex? I like it. That'd be great, Alex. I'd appreciate it. What is this? Pact? We're gonna play Sunbird's Invocation then. Either play Temur or Grixis more than other colors, but I do play other colors. Excited to make Grixis Exile with Nutzabalt and Ashiok amongst other fun little cards. Yeah. Dude, I'm with you. There's a lot of interesting new stuff in this set that I think is going to make a lot of different multicolor strategies a lot more fun. And as Alex is kind of pointing out, the just straight up Wooburg strategy is very good. Best boy fight me. Love it, Alex. All right. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Okay. So they went with draw 2. That's fine. This pact is going to get frustrating. They're trying a lot of new things in Kaldheim, and I love it. So much variety that I didn't really find in Zendikar Rising. Yeah, you know, Zendikar Rising, I will be the first to say I thought Zendikar Rising was a very good set. It was fun. It introduced some really interesting mechanics. Not necessarily the best mechanics, but definitely some good mechanics. The skew was pretty... There was party at the low end, and then there was like the modular flip lands and things like that at the other. But some really cool stuff came out of Zendikar Rising, but it did get stale pretty quick, if I'm honest. And so I don't know, I'm kind of with you. I kind of wanted a little more. So all that to say, I am pretty happy with the spoilers so far, so I have high hopes here. So the question becomes, do we just Sunbird's Invocation, or do we Uro? And then maybe just Lightning Strike? I think I'm going to go for the cool play. We shouldn't. Definitely shouldn't, but we're going to. Let's just Lightning Strike him. It's not very exciting, I know, but... Now, hopefully, we've got Uro, so, like, we should be able to play this unless they get to exile our graveyard. And then in that case, we should be okay. Little worried, though, because I'm sure they've got ways to give us this pact here soon. Or destroy the pact, which they could just have Mortify. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm a little worried they're going to gift this over to us, and I really don't want that to happen. But they have used 2 modes on it, so they can only deal for or drain for 4 and then lose the game. So we have to hope they don't have a way to give it over. With this lineup, my thought being that they get to, like, destroy them. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Double Sunbird's Invocation and trigger on Uro. Let's put this out, because we can shock this out if need be. Oh, excuse me, that does not happen. Pardon, that was a mistake. Is this not from your hand? That's why. Duh. Always forget that. But that's fine. Okay. So this is a pretty crucial turn because they do have to get rid of this somehow this turn before they can really do anything else. Sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. That's fine. We just get to replay that, so I don't really care. And honestly, this has added value for us, so. Ah. Oh, that's cool. So it's Blink. Which I think is a lot safer now, actually. I feel a lot better. Alright, there we go. I was going to say, at some point we are going to win, so. Awesome. Hype in the chat, guys. Also, if anybody would like to pick up some merch, there is a link there in chat for you. Please feel free. Don't ever want somebody to spend money on us if they don't feel like they should, but there is some cool stuff there, so we really would appreciate it. Great way to support us. Thanks, Jim. Flicker of Fate, so underrated, but it's so good. Underused, but it is so good. J Panda, I agree. I think it's a very good card. Alex, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm liking this deck. I'm like very surprised by this. I kind of thought I was gonna not like this deck very much, but I'm kind of in for it. Now the question is this hand. Because yeah, it has a lightning strike, and if it has a green source, or gets a green source, we're good. We've got 2 turns to get it, and we're on the draw. YOLO. We're gonna do it. We shouldn't, but we're gonna. Interesting. Let's just do this. Big fan of the emote that just makes a little sad nostalgic. What in the world? I'm just gonna pass. We could just play Fae out, but that seems like a bad play. Let's wait and see what they do. I'm willing to take 1 life to see if they have a backup play. This is going to be a bad deck. You can already tell. Let's get rid of that. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and do this. Perfect. Happily take 2 and pass. Whew, that was a lucky draw. We were kind of getting down to it where it wasn't really going to work. But that really, really helped. We can Growth Spiral here. Little concerned with what they may have. These kind of decks tend to just be like kind of not great, but they do have like big fancy cards in them because they found a card and they build a deck around it and they think it's really good. And it's kind of not. Golgari Death Touch is horrible to play against once they get a lot of creatures out. Hope this goes well for you. This is J Panda. So I agree, but it's usually pretty easy to deal with these kinds of decks. I'm saying that understanding that eventually I could very easily die to this deck. So keeping that in mind, but overall, I'm not tremendously worried, I will say. I don't love being up against it, but they're stuck on lands. They've got a 1/1 out. Meanwhile, we're working our way up. It's slow going, but we are getting there. That's great, because now we can Shimmer, which this just ensures, hopefully, that we get our 6th land, and then we can pull something really good here. This is, so we're playing Cascade. They're on a Golgari Death Touch. Watch out for that Death Touch snake. Nevertheless, I'd rather go against Golgari Death Touch over Temur Rogues. Highly, highly agree. So they got to pull that card back. Do we take Shimmer or do we just take Lightning Strike? I think we take Shimmer. We're kind of in the camp now because they're just going to have a bunch of these little 1/1s. Sure. I mean, maybe now I should have taken Lightning Strike, but that's bad. We're kind of in the camp now of getting like a Sweltering Suns to sweep here. And if we can get another land, then we can get Fiery Emancipation down, then we can kill everything easily. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's do this. Make sure we get our land here. Perfect. Let's drop you. Let's go ahead and Slaying Fire this. I'm gonna pay Adamant. Why not? Yeah, that's fine. They can. I mean, this isn't really all that annoying to me. It's frustrating-ish, like frustrating adjacent. But now it's kind of done its thing. The passive ability here is a bit frustrating, but it's really not the end of the world. We have to discard 2. Let's discard Uro, and probably just Growth Spiral. We could just get to play an Uro, so I don't really care about that. Let's drop this. So there is a world where we'd want to go get something from our sideboard. The other option is just to play Fiery Emancipation. I'm just going to play this. We're going for the cool points today, guys. That's all we're here for. This was a unplanned, cascading kind of stream. Cool. Now if we do get a Sweltering Suns, we really do some damage. It's an interesting place to be, isn't it? So part of me just wants to play Uro. Which probably is the correct play, right? It's a very unexciting play. Oh, making a dragon deck? Yeah, I have, actually. I have thought about making a dragon deck. I haven't really anytime recently. Just because, like, you know, it's fun, but they tend not to be super... How do I put this kindly? They don't tend to be very competitive, which is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go ahead and Fae. We're gonna get Storm's Wrath here. So now we just have a way to kind of sweep here pretty efficiently. Dragon decks tend to be really, really fun when they work, but on the ranked ladder, they tend to be really difficult to make work just because they struggle in the early game most of the time. Early to mid game is tough for them. I'm gonna block this, I guess. That's fine. You got me. We about to sweep. And then potentially play an Uro. This deck seems really bad, I'm not gonna lie. But they are very fun, Volk, so I'm not opposed to, you know, playing one at any time. It's just not necessarily the most exciting. Kalia Seeker work. I'm gonna leave up the Lightning Strike, I think. But I feel as though the deck doesn't quite work. Yeah, Kali is a little tricky, I've found. I've struggled with that as well, to be honest. Perfect. They kind of fell right into that one. So that's fine. We're gonna play Sunbird. And then we're gonna play Fae. Does it trigger Sunbird? Because again, it was played from not the hand. Yeah, Alex, I agree. That's a good way of putting it. Dragons do tend to be finishers more than anything else. Terror of the Peaks is very fun. Kalia decks. Kalia deals with dragons, angels, and demons, all decently higher cost creatures in colors. Yeah, they don't usually ramp. You're right. It does make it a little tricky when you can't ramp into it, but I've found some success, not great success, but Genesis Ultimatum and Terror of the Peaks is a really fun little mini combo where you just get a bunch of creatures out, and if Terror of the Peaks is already out, or if it's one of them, you just deal like a ton of damage. That usually works pretty well. Yeah, I mean, we just get to play a Sunbird here. I'm gonna play this side of it, obviously. Do we just take Omniscience? Is that the one? Or do we draw cards? I could kind of see both ways. Let's do this. Minotaurs and Goblins for stuff early game and then save up for the Dragons. Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad way to go. It's tricky, right? Because dragons, as a whole, are a really fun archetype, but in general aren't necessarily, like, they're not great. You know what I mean? Like, they're classic Magic, they're not great. Okay, that's fine. I did attack here because now if they want to use this again, they kill it. Old Kalia topped, had over 100 entries, though I think only ran 4 targets with Kalia. Is that true? Alex, I think you're right. That's all fine. Play another Sunbird. Let's Slaying Fire this. Just so we don't die to more crap. They gave up? Alright, well. Hype in the chat, I guess. We did it. They didn't need to give up so quickly. That was very clearly a new player that got very lucky a lot, and really liked that deck. But that was weird. Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Alex. We'll play a couple more games here. We'll probably end it pretty soon. But it's been a fun, lazy Sunday afternoon stream. I kind of like this. We haven't really streamed much on the weekends, to be honest, because a lot of times I've just got stuff going on. But I really appreciate everybody hanging out with us. It's been great. Clearly had creature advantage, lest you pulled Sweltering Suns. Yeah. Definitely gonna keep this. This is a very interactive hand, unfortunately against a deck that probably is not very creature heavy, but these Slaying Fires are really nice because they do hit Planeswalkers as well, so we might get lucky and be able to snag a Karn or something with it. Playing the tapped lands now, just cause. Yeah, I'm glad you were able to catch one, dude. Absolutely. Let's keep with this 3 red here so we can pay Adamant, just in case. This is kind of the prime turn for a Karn. Doing various choices, just seasoning my cast iron stuff. Dude, nice. Yeah, and this is exactly why we do this. So if they mine us here, we just get to kill Karn. Perfect. Sure, I mean... Okay, great. Do we want to shimmer or do we just want to leave up Slaying Fire? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll wait. Karn scurry? Yeah, Karn is very scurry. This is fine because here we just get to cycle this away. That's kind of why I was okay with leaving up the Slaying Fire. Let's shimmer. Just take an island, that's fine. And then play this. And now again, I'm trying to leave this up as much as possible just because it does hit kind of anything. Little worried here though, this is kind of a big turn. Yeah. Well. Alright guys, it's been fun. I'm gonna go ahead and concede. That's pretty clear-cut win. Anti-hype in the chat, we didn't get there, but that's okay. We've, again, done surprisingly well with this, so that's okay. Let's do one more. Jim, I hope you have a fun time with the fiance. That's fantastic. That is really great. Thanks, Scott. Thanks, Alex, Ace, all you guys getting there. All right, guys, last game. Let me know in chat. Do you think we're gonna get there or no? I have hope. It's a sliver, if nothing else. Yeah, let's keep. Got Lightning Strike into Uro, and on the play here, so feel pretty good. Oh look, it's the colorless deck. Surprise. Playing this, leaving up the Lightning Strike. Yep. I'm gonna Uro here. Scott, I love the positivity. And I hope you're right. Are slivers legal in Historic? I don't think there are any slivers in Historic. So I'm gonna say no, but I could be wrong. If there are, it's not a strong option. That's for sure. Gonna go with the land here because we really do need to kind of keep our lands moving forward. If we can get one more off the top, we get Sunbird or the Immortal Sun down. Honestly, I'm kind of more in for the Immortal Sun here to shut down some of these Planeswalkers. I wish slivers were legal in Historic. That would be amazing. But that's a rough deck sometimes to be against. Got our first mirror in Historic a while ago with Palladium Mirror. Yeah, that's true. Which is a great card. I love Palladium Mirror, actually. Alright. Oh no. Let's Growth Spiral. I'm doing it now because it really doesn't matter, I don't think, in this instance. Okay. I'm Fang, and I don't know if that's correct, but I'm gonna do it. We can just destroy a bunch of artifacts. That's not a bad idea. Shatterstorm, huh? Maybe we just take Shatterstorm. I'll be honest, kind of forgot about all this artifact hate. Probably would have been a helpful card to have had last time, but that's okay. It's a great way to shut down these kinds of decks, that's for sure. Mythos, their Ulamog. Also a good option. I'm kind of on the Immortal Sun plan here, to be honest. We might Shatterstorm first, though. Nope, not gonna Shatterstorm first. We're gonna Immortal Sun. Holy crap! Yes, we're definitely definitely playing the Immortal Sun. Okay. Pulled an Ugin Spirit Dragon from a booster pack once. Nice. Okay, that's fine. J Panda, there's a very correct way to build this deck. That's for sure. And it is the Mystic Forge kind of combo. Alright, let's do this. We're playing the Immortal Sun. We're shutting this down. And just to be safe, we're going to Lightning Strike this. Just don't want that to be an issue. And now we can Shatterstorm next turn. We really just have to fade an Ulamog here. If we can do that, we're fine. We also have Sunbird's Invocation coming up here soon, so that's pretty nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we can get a land, we can actually Sunbird's Invocation, then Shatterstorm, and hopefully really put in some work here, but... Okay. Scry. I'm assuming bottom? If they're scrying at all, yeah. That's fine. Brick. Brick, brick, brick. Alright, good news is they are kind of... They're clearly searching, which is great for us. But they do get to refill their hand pretty strongly here. Wow, they are really refilling. Makes sense. We have Shatterstorm in hand. They're just trying to get rid of stuff on the field. Use it up while they can. Really, this Mystic Forge is the problem, and Forsaken Monument. They do have another Forsaken Monument. Makes it a little tricky. But if their goal is to win via Planeswalkers, they're kind of just out of it. I mean, they can gain a lot of life, but they're going to run out of cards before they can actually do anything. Hopefully. I mean, we'll see. I'm worried about an Ulamog at this point, but we'll see. Yep, hit for 4. You got it. Okay. Alright, well, we didn't get a land. So the question is, do we just Shatterstorm? It's a really unexciting play, isn't it? How many cards are left? 32. I'm going to do this a little bit differently then. I'm going to Growth Spiral. Alright, let's see what happens. We could have Slaying Fired if we wanted, but I don't really care to do that. Alright. Cool. That's fine. And then Growth Spiral. Hopefully it'll land. Yeah. Cool. And we get to play Fae. It's fine by me. What's great about this is Fae can block and effectively blank this 4/4 as well. I'm sure they have ways to deal with some stuff here, but a lot of their win is from these Planeswalkers, and if they just can't activate, and we're drawing 2 a turn, unless they have Ulamog, I don't see how they win. If they do, that's going to be a problem. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They exiled their Ugins. And this deck is all well and good, but if they don't have a way to do anything, Karn doesn't do anything. Thankfully, these are not activated abilities. These are purely just abilities. So, Lithoform looks cool as heck on Arena. Yeah. I try to keep things family friendly, so I apologize. I normally, you know. Yeah, Lithoform engine is awesome. It's a heck of a last game, though, to be honest. Pretty happy with this. Ooh, nice. Nah, you're fine, Alex. I just can't say it because it hits the YouTube algorithm, so you can type it however you want. I don't care. All right. What's the play? I think it's just Sunbird, then Shatterstorm. Play this. Do you have a favorite color to use? I love blue. Just personal favorite of mine. Certainly the most exciting in my opinion. I'm not worried about this creature. I am worried about them actually doing some damage here though. So what do we need to get rid of? Oh, this is a problem, actually. So they have Blast Zone, which is why this is scary. Because they do have ways to kind of deal with a lot of our stuff. No attacks. Okay. Unfortunately, that killed our artifact, but we knew that was going to happen, so that's fine. Now we've got our engine set up, so let's see what they can do. They were going to Blast Zone for a lot anyway, so we were going to lose our artifact. So they do get to kill all of these if they want. They do have to sack Blast Zone here, which invests some of their mana, but not all of it. So, yeah. One, two, three. Okay. So they can actually Blast Zone again at some point. Really? Why? Can they kill this somehow? That was useful. I mean, we can just Sunbird's Invocation again. Seems kind of fine to me. We do this, play Steam Vents, we slang fire. I'm gonna hit here. Hope to hit another burn spell so we can take out this Karn. Perfect. Hit it again. Under, overrated, or just right? I think it's a very good utility land, but I do think there are a lot of decks that use it. I think if you look at the number of games where it's actually like used, it's not that many, but it is played a lot, and I think it's worth having in any deck because that can effectively handle having a useless land, for lack of a better term, if it doesn't fit the color requirement. Maybe they were thinking you weren't paying attention. Maybe. But yeah, it's a very important card to have. But most often it doesn't really get used. And yeah, sometimes me not paying attention works very well. Now they do get to attack in. I'm going to take the block here. We've got Uro coming down next turn, so I'm okay with this not... I just don't want to go down to 10. In a deck with an Ulamog, I'd like to at least have a turn, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's Uro first. Draw a card, hopefully hit a land, and then be able to Sunbird's Invocation. Oh, we just get to double Uro. I do kind of like the Slaying Fire here, but it's not great, honestly, if we don't get to play, like, kill something with it. So I'm not going to take that chance. Okay. Great. And then next one comes down. Fantastic. Got a couple lands off of that. That's good. All right, we're going to Shimmer. Play and Explore. Some of my favorite Legend cycle in recent years, even though they're more recent than the God cycle. Yeah, the Titan cycle is, like, pretty solid. Let's get Fae. Play land. I am going to just play out Uro here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We're setting up defenses. We've gained a little bit of life back here, which is pretty strong for us. An Ulamog would be pretty devastating if they do have it. I'm going to pay 2 because now we can Fae. The Legendary Giants and Theris 2 are supposed to get 2 more. Not sure. $24 and $26. We're both getting through our deck pretty quickly here. 1,000-Year Storm, pretty good. That is our win con, to be honest. All right. I mean, we can just get Omniscience, which is the cool thing to do, but I actually think it's Fiery Emancipation. This gives us a way to double up, or excuse me, triple up all of our burn spells so we can actually deal with this 43 life total. Let's see. I'd love more Titans, but I don't know about that. Greek mythology wise, gotten like 11 more. Yeah, Greek mythology has a lot of them. Okay, well, this is gonna suck. They're gonna -6. This is a heck of a game, man. Good news is this is down to 1. All right. I think chances are we're going to end up losing this game, but if we just get a burn spell, we can deal with Ugin here, so. And there you go. All right, let's see. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we can do this, then Fiery Emancipation. Yeah. One last time, guys, while we're on stream here, if anybody would like to pick up some merch, please feel free. Again, don't want to pressure anybody to do so, but we'd certainly appreciate it. Them having Blast Zone out makes this a less good play. Torment of Hailfire. So funny enough, we actually just played a Torment of Hailfire deck, like this past week. It's up on our YouTube channel. That link I believe is down below as well, but if not, it's youtube.com/itresolves. We could have just killed this Ugin. Totally understand that, but we didn't. Could have killed Ugin and actually swept, but since it would have been doubled, to be clear. Yep. Hit me for 4. Actually, they could hit for a lot more. Ooh. All right, well, now I'm gonna say we're pretty dead. Yeah. We're definitely pretty dead here. They -6. guys. We were kind of close. It's up there for me too, Alex. It's a very good one. Oh, man. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it, guys. We're pretty dead here. I just want to say a huge thank you for everybody for turning out on this Sunday. I know it's a bit of a different schedule for us this time around, but we really do appreciate it. It's great to see everybody. Thank you for the newcomers as well. J Panda, Volk, I really appreciate you guys being here. Unfortunately, we didn't get there with that last game, but overall, this deck, surprisingly not that bad. Still not great, but not that bad. So thank you guys so much. Ace, I will be checking Discord this week, so we are going to be playing some stuff. Just a heads up, I will be out of town next weekend, so the last stream will be on Friday at 1. We are going to do the card hunt for Nicol Bolas. If you would like to get a free Nicol Bolas, that's how we're going to do it. We're going to give it away to somebody in chat, so please make sure you're hanging out with us at 1 p.m. On Friday Eastern time. So just stay tuned for that. But other than that, guys, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again very soon. Have a great week, everybody, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.